Hello, 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 my wonderful, um, my favorite people. Guess what? It's Thursday and it is, I can't believe it is July the 27th. So we have the 27th, 28th, 29th, 30, 31st. We have 5 more days left of the very first month of the very first of the new seminar year. So lots of exciting things are happening. And if you have not already heard, Mary Kay has launched the brand new. I'm going to pull this up. Let me see. I just had this. Oh my gosh. Let me see if I can. Oh, here it is. The brand new oil-free eye makeup remover. And I know that that is one of my favorite products. I know that's a product I sell all the time. I know it's a fabulous reorder and it just got better. And so everybody has the opportunity to purchase the new oil-free eye makeup remover as of yesterday on the 26th. And guess what I got to order on the 26th? Guess what I ordered? I ordered the fall product, and I'm going to share with you how you can get some of the fall products early. But first, let's do drum roll because I want to share this amazing new product. And that is our brand new oil-free eye makeup remover. Oh my gosh, guys, you are going to absolutely love, love, love this product. So why? You might think, oh my gosh, we had such a fabulous product. Why is Mary Kay changing it? Well, let me just say it has been over 25 years since the very first oil-free eye makeup remover launched. I know. And, ingredients are always changing. And so, we are on the cutting edge of technology. So I love that this new oil-free eye makeup remover is got the latest ingredient technology, and it's taken our tried and true favorite and make it even better. So you can say with a shake and a swipe, wipe away the most intense eye makeup without tugging or pulling. Okay, it's going to remove waterproof makeup. It's going to remove ever. It is also a dual phase. So you're going to shake it and it's going to take off both. It's not going to leave your skin feeling dry. It's not going to leave it feeling oily. You put it on, your makeup wipes off immediately, and it is thebomb.com. It features a brand new blend of cleansing agents, and it raises the bar on eye makeup removal. It's suitable for all skin types, and it is, I love this, ophthalmologist and dermatologist tested. And so it's going to just be, it's a dual phase, and it's so great because guys, when you shake it, it almost looks like little sparklies. You know how the other one settled and you would shake it and it looked a little cloudy? Well, this looks like pretty and sparkly. And last night at our, or Tuesday night at our Tuesday Night Live, all the consultants got to try it. And so it was just a total hit. And speaking of that, want to give a huge shout out to Brandy Wolfark for representing our unit at our game night on Tuesday. Super fun. And you'll want to set your calendar for the for August the 1st. So at 7 o'clock, you can, if you're in San Antonio, you're invited to our Tuesday Night Live. We are going to do our monthly kickoff. We'll have a pizza party, so come a few minutes early. We're going to have the kickoff for the new month of August, ways to win, and we're also going to be training on time management. You also have the opportunity to join in via Zoom. So if you are out of town or if for some reason you cannot make it, you can join. But definitely if you live in San Antonio, I would say come for the fellowship, come for the fun, come for the girlfriend time. Also on the 8th of August, we're going to do a seminar recap. And so we're going to have all the consultants who attended seminar with both Muriel, her unit and our unit are going to be sharing. So you're definitely going to want to be a part of that because seminar is just so amazing. So I'm like, okay, I have 1 week and then I'm going to be in Dallas and we're going to get to really experience seminar. So fall products, let's talk about the new fall line. First, if you don't know, the fall products are launching on August the 15th, and they'll be available for your customers on the 16th. So everybody can order on the 15th, but the people who enrolled in preferred customer program and who are a star consultant last quarter have early ordering privileges on August the 10th. But I am doing a special promotion because I want you to be able to have one of the first to be able to actually try the product. So let me share what is happening in the next 5 days, and that you are going to get to be part of the new product giveaway. So for every 225 wholesale order between now and the end of July, you're going to get to earn one new fall product. And when you order your 600, you're going to earn one new fall you're going to not only earn your SOAR bracelet, that is your first bracelet in the collection for the seminar 2024. That's going to put you on target for the year-long consistency, but you're going to earn 3 of the new fall products and 1,000 wholesale. You being a grand girl, you'll earn the SOAR bracelet, you'll earn 6 new fall products. So super stinking excited. And then this is a pic I will post that is the new and improved, the best just got better. Just a shake and a swipe and wipe away the most intense eye makeup without pulling. So this is a pic that you can post in your social media and be able to do that. So what's coming up? I want to give a big, huge shout out for those consultants right now who have ordered in July already. And then I want to, who is on target for a first quarter star. And then I'm going to do a little training today on emotional management and how we think, how we dress, and how we suit up and show up. So July, I want to give a huge shout out, whoop, 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 to Esther Garza, Jackie Delgado, Cindy Olson. Let's give Cindy a round of applause. She was a 300 by the 15th achiever. Sarah Norris, Michelle Naranjo, and myself. And then we're having our first quarter star party, and we are going to do a pool party. I know, a pool party. It's going to be so great. So save the date. It's going to be at my house. First quarter star pool party, Sunday, September 24th. The first quarter star runs from June the 16th through September 15th. And then on Sunday, the 24th, from 1 to 4, we're having a pool party at my house to celebrate all the star consultants. And then also, when you are a SOAR achiever, you are going to get a special invitation. So there's a couple of ways to get an invitation to the SOAR special Zoom that is done each month. And it's the first Saturday of the month. Now, it's this Saturday, it's the first Saturday of the month. We will be at seminar, but it is recorded. So you'll be able to watch it recorded if you were at seminar. If not, it's always 9 to 10 Central Standard Time. And then I'll post this. I just had it. Hold on. Let me have it. I thought I had it right here. Okay. So it's time to SOAR. And the August the 5th, the National Sales Director Emeritus, Diane Bruns. I don't know if you can see this. I'll post this. This is the Diane is going to be the guest speaker, and you can earn it by placing a $600 wholesale, earning your SOAR jewelry. Add a new team member, and your new team member also gets to join us. Complete your Power Start, do 30 faces in 30 days, and our whole 10 career chats, and then you get a special invitation to our monthly It's Time to SOAR. And so with that being said, I am going to share with you our fun little, okay, we talked about the promotion. Is there anything else I need to talk about? Okay. Oh, yes. Let me share this right quick. This is our the beautiful bracelet. I will repost that, but it is the July SOAR Like Never Before collection. It's the very first piece, And if you want to be part of the year-long consistency and earn that fabulous mother of the pearl watch, then you have got to complete your and do whatever it takes. So you've got 5 days. So if you have absolutely sold nothing and you want to take advantage, then if you need product on your shelf that's selling like $120 a day, and if you are putting profit in your pocket, then that would be selling $1,200 in the next 5 days. And you can so do that, especially with this brand new oil-free eye makeup remover as a way to be able to share. And then don't forget our ways to win for seminar. We have the monthly SOAR prizes. We have the pre-SOAR, the SOAR, the Grand Slam, and the Grand Slam Plus, and then our quarterly prizes, and then our yearly prizes. So definitely want to be a part of that. So I am going to do a little bit of training. And so first, I just want to say I'm so grateful and thankful for each of you. And I want you guys to come see our new studio. It's absolutely so amazing, amazing. But I was thinking today, as we start off the new year, like what, 85 to 90% of our business is between the 6 inches of our head, right? 6 inches of our head. And, we can be very skilled, but if we don't have the right attitude, I was always taught that if you, you can do everything with the wrong attitude and do it perfectly well and fall flat on your face, or you can do everything. Well, no, you can do everything right with the wrong attitude and fall flat on your face. You can do everything wrong and have a positive winning attitude, and you can soar to success. So I just want you to know that, this attitude emotional cycle is not something that is just for your Mary Kay business. Everything that you learn in Mary Kay is also something that you're going to learn for your life. Okay, so you can apply it in everything. So when we start a business, or maybe it's the beginning of a new year, or maybe it's the beginning of a new week, or it could be whatever, you're think of it this way. I want you to draw a circle, and at the top of your circle at 12 o'clock, I want you to put stage 1. That is excitement. That is enthusiasm. And you're going to go, oh my gosh, I am so excited. I want to attend everything. And you've got positive, you're like, I can do this. And you are gonna, you're accountable, you're showing up, and then you hit stage 2. And that's probably about 2 o'clock, right? And so out beside 2 o'clock on your wheel, I want you to write frustration. Okay, that's stage 2. So what's going to happen when you get frustrated? Well, you might have some bookings and then you have cancellation. So I want you to know that what we're going to really focus on this year is really working the numbers. And when we work this business mathematically, and we know our numbers and we do the work, then we are in control of our paycheck. Okay, so that's where Mary Kay is mathematical. It's not magical. So for instance, if you were, getting 10 contacts, you would probably have 1 booking that would hold out of those 10 contacts. So if you only got 2 contacts in a week and you thought you were going to book and hold your 2 parties, well, that just is not the amount of activity that you need to do to keep that in check. Okay, so number 2 stage is frustration. Okay, you've got cancellations, you've got obstacles, and all of a sudden maybe the people in your family or your friends are not going to be supportive, and they don't book with you, and maybe you have some postponements. And then you're going to go into stage 3, and that's kind of like at 3 or 4 o'clock, and all of a sudden it's like, oh my gosh, shock, I cannot believe I'm doing this. Like, what did I think? What did I think about this? Why did I think I was starting this up? I thought this would be so easy, and I can't believe how difficult this is. And then stage 4, oh my gosh, stage 4. Now we're about at 5 or 6 o'clock, and stage 4 is going to be, and that's 5 o'clock. So stage 4 is denial. And then what happens? You don't take my phone calls. You withdraw, you procrastinate, you avoid your success meetings, you cook, you sleep, you watch Netflix. I don't know, you take on more projects at your JOB, your journey of the broke, and all of a sudden you have a negative attitude. And then you hit stage 5, and that is fear. So fear is 6 o'clock. Okay. And so this cycle, I want you to know that anytime you are growing and learning a new skill, learning something new, whether, and this could even be if all of a sudden you're dating and you have your first, like this goes into every part of your life. And so stage 5 is fear. Fear is false evidence appearing real. And all of a sudden you're saying, I can't do this. Maybe this isn't for me. They didn't tell me. Selling isn't for me. And you start justifying. And then you get to a place. Now, some people can go through this cycle in 5 minutes. Some people can go through this cycle in 5 days. Some people can take themselves out for weeks and months, and it's totally up to you. So the only difference between where a new consultant may be and me, someone who's been in Mary Kay for 26 years, is I can recognize where I am in this cycle. And if I cannot pivot and I cannot shift my thinking, then I get in communication with my business coach, because she has the resume and she has the ability to coach and mentor me and take me to a higher level. And so, as your business coach and mentor, as your leader, I have really been assigned, I believe that God has assigned me to your success. And so I'm here to support you and to help you win. And just to know that there's not probably anything that you have gone through or going through in your Mary Kay business that I have not gone through. Okay. And let me just say this. So this weekend, I had I had a facial booked. These were all at the same time because I double and triple booked, so I would be in control of my paycheck, right? So I had a double facial, I had a single facial, and I had a party, all right, all at 4 o'clock on Saturday. Now, why am I telling you this? Well, I coached the girl, and when I talked to her probably on Wednesday or Thursday, that was the single facial, she said, I can't do it this weekend, but I can now invite my friends and family. So we are booking her. I've turned that single facial into a party for the month of August. Then the double facial showed up. And then I had been in communication with my party that morning, and about right before the party starts, I get a text and she said, I'm taking my daughter, my 4-year-old, to the ER because she has a super high fever and I can't make it this afternoon. So you know what? I've coached it. I did everything that I could do to be in communication with her and her guest. But you know what? Sometimes life happens. And then on Sunday, I had 2 parties booked at 10. And once again, I had coached it. And then one of my parties reached out to me probably Thursday, said that they had a loss in their family and she wanted to know if we could reschedule her for August. So once again, that's why Mary Kay says, we book 2 to 3 to hold 1. And so I'm no different. And so I know that we have to work the system and work the numbers. But if we go back to this wheel and this attitude and emotional cycle, then we're going to start off, we're going to be whoop, 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 super excited. And then all of a sudden we may have some cancellation obstacles. We're going to hit the frustration. Stage 3, we're going to go into shock. Stage 4 is denial. Stage 5 is fear. And, I can't do this. And selling is not for me. And then we go to stage 6. Okay. So stage 6 is what I would call, you have a choice at stage 6. You can either, and it's kind of like anger. And I don't really know if it's, if it's, and I don't even know if I like the word anger, but you have a choice. You can be either recommit or you can be derailed. Okay. So if the first stage in stage 6 is, you know what, I'm angry toward other people. And all of a sudden, you're not going to take personal responsibility. This may be what's going on in your head, and you may be saying this to yourself, or this may be going on in you speaking verbally. Well, they didn't tell me, they lied to me. And so you're going to start blaming everyone except yourself, and you are not taking responsibility. You're going to blame your recruiter, you're going to blame me, your director, and then you're going to verbalize something like this. And it's going to, I never wanted my own business. I love my job. It's fulfilling. The hours aren't so bad. You're going to justify, and you're going to choose to settle, and you're going to be derailed, and you're going to give up on your dream. Okay. So here's what I know about you. You're part of our amazing legacy maker unit. We are victors. We are not victims. We are going to be the conquerors. God's word says, for we are more than conquerors in Christ Jesus who loved us. So, and the word says, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. So you know what? We are not going to be the ones that are going to blame other people, to choose to settle, and to choose to give up on your dream. So I'm going to call you to a higher standard. And you know what? You're going to take personal responsibility, and then you're going to admit and recognize your feelings, and you're going to go, oh my gosh, this doesn't feel good. Okay, so now you're going to think about, okay, now we're going to start to go into problem solving and look at, okay, I have feelings. I'm going to admit and recognize my feelings, and I'm going to take personal responsibility for my own success or failure. And I'm going to look at, okay, well, if I did have 3 cancellations, did I coach them properly? Did I book them? Did I get the guest list? And now we're going to go start problem solving and seeing where there's little cracks and holes. And if it's a skill level, then we're going to go shore up that skill. And that's where you plug in. And so you want to be part of your weekly education. You want to be part of your our Tuesday night live. You want to be part, and if you can't watch this Thursday huddle live, then you can watch it recorded. But you want to invest in yourself and give yourself the benefit of the doubt, and you want to lift yourself and surround yourself with the positive attitude. And so once you take that personal responsibility, and that's like at 9 o'clock, when you're like, okay, I can either commit or I can be derailed, then you go to stage 7. And so 7 is the acceptance stage. And it's like, okay, all right, let's be realistic. You might tell yourself something, you know what? I'm not a quitter. It's not like me to not reach my goals. It's not like me to become discouraged. And so you're going to get excited again, and you're going to recommit, and you're going to look at, what could I take personal responsibility on, and where could I, what can I do differently to get a different result? So I want you to know that with growth comes growing pains, and only through growing pains can you truly taste victory. Remember, everyone who is where you want to be has grown into that position. So the beautiful thing that I love about Mary Kay, guys, is that we all start with the same opportunity. Like, nobody can buy their way into having a successful Mary Kay business, right? We are going to focus on skill management, and we're going to focus on emotional management. But it is you taking personal responsibility for the 6 inches between your head. And the word says in Proverbs 23:7, it says, as a man thinketh, so is he. So if you have stinking thinking, then it's like, okay, let me realize where my thoughts are, and let me take personal responsibility. So one of the things that I want to teach you is, if you are telling yourself, I can't do this, well, I want you to find a scripture that you can back up and to replace that. So you can't just go cancel that thought, because if you don't put something in place of that thought, then that thought is going to just come right back in. So if you say, you know what, I can't do this, and all of a sudden you catch yourself and you're hearing your thinking, because we have so many thoughts to ourselves, we talk to ourselves more than we talk to anybody else. Then if you're doing that and you're saying, I can't do this, well, then you're going to go, oh, let me capture that thought and let me throw it away and let me replace it. No, the word says, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. I can, I will, I must. I choose to be successful. And I love language, because when we speak language, language gives us power. And instead of saying, I have to get on the phone, okay? Because you know what? Sometimes we don't want to get on the phone. Let's just be really real. Let's be really honest that sometimes it's not always the funnest thing to pick up the phone and to go booking. And sometimes if you're a new consultant, or if you haven't done your business in a while, your phone can look like it weighs 20,000 pounds. And so, how do we embrace the phone and say, I was always taught at one time, you can name your phone. You can name your phone Henry, you can name your George, you can name your phone Bubba, whatever you want, and fall in love with your phone. And then just know that when you pick up the phone, or you're thinking and some name pops into your head, I truly believe that God has said, okay, if he's going to put that person on your heart, that's the person you want to reach out to, okay? That's the person that maybe is praying for an open door. That's the person who is going, I need something in my life. That's the person that if you picked up that phone, you could be the one voice today that makes a difference in their life, that can show them kindness, that can show them love. And Mary Kay always says to take the dollar signs out of your eyes. P&L in our company stands for people and love, not profit and loss. Mary Kay asked us and built this company that we would serve other people, and the way that you help other people, that you are successful, is you help other people get what they want. But it all starts with us. Okay. And so we've got to, take God as our business partner. And, as Cindy Williams, Senior National Sales Director Emeritus, always said, she's like, okay, I have issues. Okay. We all have issues. But you know what? Instead of having those issues stop us, she was just like, oh, come on, issues, let's go, and take them with you. And just like, and it's all good. So I just want you to know that if you are watching this, and you're going, okay, I'm wanting more in life. Maybe you want better relationships in your family. Maybe you want more fun, more freedom, more flexibility. Well, guess what? If you're standing in a comfort zone, it's in a comfort zone because it's comfortable. And so in order for you to step out of your comfort zone, it is going to be uncomfortable. And growth, okay, change is inevitable. Okay, so the world is going to change. And boy, haven't we seen how the world has changed in the last 3 years, right? Totally changed. So change is inevitable, but growth is a choice. And I am going to call you forth, and I'm going to call you higher, that you, my friend, were created and you were called and you were appointed and you were anointed. I love Ephesians 1, and I have it paraphrased. And so it's one of my affirmations that I say every day. It says, and if you take Ephesians 1, I pulled out the words, and it says, I am accepted. I'm anointed. I'm appointed. I'm blessed. I'm chosen. I'm forgiven. I'm redeemed. I'm predestined for God's purpose. I'm equipped. I'm highly favored. So I'm going to ask you to write 10 I am statements so that you can refute that attitude when our attitude starts to go in the toilet, that you can catch those thoughts and you can go cancel, cancel, cancel. So if it says, I can't do this, well, how I refute that is I'm going to capture that I can't do this. I'm going to throw it away, and I'm going to replace it with, you know what? I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And when I use scripture, then that scripture to me is truth. And that truth is, I can't refute God's word. And so your challenge for this week is to really be cognizant of your thinking and your attitude and what are you speaking, because what you speak and what you think in your subconscious mind actually becomes a reality. So we're going to work on the head game, and then we're going to start working on the skills. So next Tuesday night, we're going to kick off the new month. We've got 5 days. You've got 5 days. Anything. You can do anything in 5 days. Anything. So you know what? If you said, I need to go sell $300, we'll get on the phone and get excited and call your friends and family and say, oh my gosh, guess what? We have this brand new oil-free eye makeup remover. I am so stinking excited. I know you love the old eye makeup remover, but would you be willing to be one of my test panelists? Or I've got a challenge, and you know what? I'm going to do a drawing. When I hit my goal of blah, 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 then one person is going to get their order, half of it back on their next order. How fun is that? And so you get to play a game, but you don't have to give them off of that order. Give it off of the next order so that you're building your business and that you are growing forward. All right. So today, I love from my heart to yours. Today is the 20, what is today? Oh my gosh, I can't even see. I think my contacts are all crazy today. So today is the 27th. So I am going to read, this is what I'm going to close with. Obstacles either polish us up or wear us down. Oh my gosh, is God not so good? I didn't even look at this. I always pull this out because I think it's always kind of fun. All right, so this is going to be how we're going to close. The greatest obstacle that most of us face are in our own minds. Crazy. God is so good. All right. We sometimes condemn ourselves to failure before we start. I find it fascinating to read stories, many of them legendary, about the late Houdini. That masterful magician probably was a better locksmith than a magician. He had a standing challenge that he could get out of any locked jail in 60 minutes, provided he could enter in his regular street clothes and no one would watch him work. Okay. One story that comes to mind is about the people of a little town in the British Isles who decided to challenge and perhaps embarrass the great Houdini. They had just completed an escape-proof jail, so they invited Houdini to come and see if he could break out of the facility. He accepted the challenge. He was allowed to enter the jail in his street clothes, and people said they saw the locksmith turn the lock in some strange way. And then with the clang of steel, everybody turned their backs and left him to work. Houdini had hidden a long, flexible steel rod in his belt, which he used to trip the lock. He worked for 30 minutes, keeping his ear close to the lock. 45 minutes, then an hour passed, and he was perspiring. After 2 hours, he was absolutely exhausted. He leaned against the door, and to his amazement, it fell open. The door had never been locked. It was their trick on the great escape artist. The door was locked only in Houdini's mind. Some of us think we can't climb those mountains with which we are often faced, when the only place it's impossible is in our thinking. So show me someone who has made it big, and I'll show you someone who shouldn't have made it at all. For example, Helen Keller was stricken with total blindness and deafness at the age of 2, before she had mastered the art of speech. Completely devoid of 2 senses, she developed the other ones to an extraordinary degree and became one of the most renowned women of our time. She said, deafness and blindness are of no real account. They have never been relegated to the outer circle of my life. Thank God for my handicap, for through them I have found myself, my work, and my God. That is a quote from Helen Keller. Other marvelous stories in history inspire us as we read the accounts of obstacles were turned into opportunity. For example, John Milton, who was blind when he wrote Paradise Lost, Franklin D. Roosevelt became president of the United States after polio confined him to a wheelchair. Elizabeth Kinney, who after years of rebuke in Australia for her methods of treating polio victims, came to the United States and founded the Sister Kinney Foundation and financed Dr. Jonas Salk's research, which ultimately gave a cure for polio. Remember, a diamond was just a hunk of coal until it was polished up. That was words from Mary Kay Ash. So with that, I want you to know you, my friend, are wonderful. You are whole. You are perfect. You are complete. You are the Lord's masterpiece. I'm hooked. Oh my gosh. Oh well, there I am. I don't know where I'm hooked, but I'm hooked. And okay, so you are whole. You are perfect. You are complete. You are the Lord's masterpiece. You are enough. You are worthy. You are loved. You are chosen. You are here for the very specific purpose that God has you here. So just know that I'm so grateful and that I love you from the bottom of my heart. So with that, let's be Thankful Thursday and let's make a difference in someone's life today. Get your oil-free eye makeup remover, earn your sword jewelry, go to work, step out of your comfort zone, be bold, be courageous. You can do it.